What's going on, you guys? Kid behind the camera here, and it's been about a week, a little over a week since I got the PlayStation 4, and a lot of people have been asking me when I'm going to do a review on it. Well, I didn't want to do a review the next day like I did with the PS3, and I was so harsh to judge it, like, oh, this is the PlayStation 3 experience. Yeah, I was wrong. PlayStation 3 is an awesome gaming console. I know I said that pretty fucked up, I guess. So I waited about a week. I wanted to play the PlayStation 4 a little bit before I did a review. Now I'm going to do it. So here we go. I am going to start the PlayStation 4. It's already started, but... So let's log in. Oh, my controller is almost dead. Okay. So right here we're looking at the PlayStation 4 menu. This is what it looks like. Down there is, what's new. There are some people on my buddy list, I guess. My friend list. They're going to see their names on here now, I guess. So anyway, that's that. There's a movie in there right now. We got the applications. Now, right now, the PlayStation 4 does not have the applications that, the Xbox One has. So, this is just a review of the interface. What do I think of the interface? Well, first of all, I love the interface in the sense that everything's right here. If I want to play a game, I go to Battlefield, I start Battlefield. I want to play NBA, I go over here, I start NBA. So it's just that simple. I want to go up, go to the PlayStation Store, I go in there, I see if there's any free games for the PlayStation Plus, I see if I got any friend requests or notifications, and so on and so forth, trophies, etc. So if I'm going to review the interface itself, it's very simple, it's easy to use, but it's far from perfect. There are some things that I've noticed that are missing from the PlayStation 4 interface that really kind of pisses me off. The first being the ability to watch movies that I download on my computer on the PlayStation 4. Now, to stay legal, I am not referring to illegal movies. I'm talking about watching videos from my computer on the PlayStation 4. Usually before I was using Views, which is a BitTorrent downloader, and it would list on the side the devices that are currently connecting to Views. And I noticed there wasn't a PlayStation 4 icon on it. And I was like, okay, well, there's PlayStation 3 and there's Xbox and, where's, PlayStation 4? And as I was staring and looking around, I didn't see anywhere on the PlayStation 4 where I could watch movies from my computer. Now, if somebody knows how to do that, send me a message, because that would be really helpful, because that's important. That's something that's very important to me. I don't know if you can do it on the Xbox One. I don't know if both systems removed it or something. Whatever the case may be, that part kind of sucks. Next, I'll review the controller. Now, the controller, here we go. Now, a lot of people were like me wondering what this was. This is a touchscreen interface, and there are certain times in games where you can use it. I'll show you how to use it on this game that I did not download the full game yet. I downloaded a trial for it. It's called Trine 2. This is an independent game. Look at this. As you can see, I'm using the touchscreen to levitate the boulder. So let's do that again. I hover the thing over there, I press this button, and now I can do that, and I can levitate this boulder out of my way. So naturally, one of the most common questions that I get is, how are the graphics? So I'm showing you those right now. This is what the graphics for PlayStation 4 looks like. I'm playing Battlefield 4.
Presidency. Progressive. Push the government for transparency, fairness, freedom of speech. Admiral Chang convinced more than a few.
Now, I know everybody's saying, oh, this is a cutscene. This always looks better than the gameplay. So I'm going to skip this, and we're going to get to the gameplay. Now you can see the actual in-game graphics.
Hey, let me see.
Let's get a glimpse of somebody's face. So like I said, this is actual in-game. This is what he looks like. Let's go to his face.
Come on,
record, we have a mission.
This game looks absolutely stunning.
That helo does not bode well.
Close the fucking door.
Now I'm about to hit the middle button on the controller so you can see just how quickly I can go from one game to the next. I'm going to hit the middle button, go to NBA, start it. The next example of graphics I'm going to use will be NBA.
They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
They've had an absolutely ideal start to the season. I mean, they were fresh and ready from day one, and the results have been there for them right away.
For the offseason, I think they made all the right moves.
Chemistry caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
And he uses the glass on the way.
You know, he head coach Eric Spoelstra.
So just so I can show you guys the graphics this game has, I'm just going to throw it on instant replay so we can go to one of these models so you can just look at it. Alright, we found Kobe. So just look at that. The graphics on this game is just mind-blowing to me. Look at that. You know, it's just, when you see graphics like this, it just looks so real. So let's talk about a list of things that I like and a list of things that I don't like. Stuff that I like. First would be the graphics. You can really see a difference between PlayStation 3 games and PlayStation 4 games just by playing it. It's like amazing. You know, the level of detail that they're starting to put in these games now, and these are just the launch titles. So just imagine how good games are going to start looking by the end of this console's lifespan. It's like, it's amazing to think about that kind of stuff. We are on a new level of graphics. I mean, look at this. You know, we are on a new level of video game graphics now. Other things that I like. I like the controller. I really like the controller. It feels really good in my hands. I like the way it's really comfortable to hold this. You know, when I got the PlayStation 3, I really kind of hated the controller. You know, it felt foreign to me. You know, I was so used to the Xbox control. Holding this is a good controller. Yeah, I love the touch screen. I love that sometimes the controller will speak to me as it does. I just really enjoy, you know, the control. I love the way I can play games. It's great. The controller is a very big plus to the PlayStation 4. The interface is really good. I really like how everything's there waiting for me. I love that, you know, I just play a game, I play a game. You know, I really like downloading games. Before, I wasn't really into it, but now I don't want discs. It's like, you know, right now I have a Blu-ray and thing. You know, I have a disc game for it, and I haven't played it because I would rather play the digital games. Some things that I don't like about it, I don't like the fact that I can't watch the movies from my computer. You got this next generation device that has lost the ability to do something that the previous device could do. So that's a big step backwards to me. I can't comprehend removing the ability to not be able to play, you know, movies from your computer. I don't like the fact that it's not backwards compatible. I want to, you know, I have a fucking stack of PlayStation 3 games that I can't play now. The lack of applications was a problem. I was under the impression that by the time we got the next generation, that the Sony, you know, entertainment industry was going to be able to offer more applications like the Xbox. I do like that the applications you do have, you don't have to pay a monthly fee for, like you do with the Xbox. If you have an internet connection, you can play Netflix without having to pay Sony a price for doing that. Which is why I prefer Sony to Microsoft. when you get the live account for Sony, you really get something back for it. You get the PlayStation Plus that gives you the ability to download games, which I've already been taking advantage of. I've got lists of really good games that I was able to download free for PlayStation Plus. Now I know the Xbox started following that, and they have the game downloading for free now, but it's only $2 a month, and the games are usually shit that you don't want anyways. But I'm going to assume that we're going to get more applications down the road. They're talking about having the backwards compatibility fixed down the road. I like, the ability to stream to Twitch. Right now, if I want to, I can stream gameplay to Twitch TV. That kind of stuff is very cool. I like the ability to run games in 1080. So if I had to put that score into numbers, I would give the PlayStation 4 a 7 out of 10. Now, you guys are going to say that's a shitty score. Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to get a 10. I mean, the system isn't different enough from the PlayStation 3 for me to say it's, 10 out of 10. It's like a PlayStation 3 that can play games at a higher resolution. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a PlayStation 3 with a, redesigned controller and new graphics. And that's okay, You don't need to overcomplicate things. But it could still be a lot more than it is. So a lot of people are rating it 8.5s and stuff. And, you got to take it for what it is. I saw IGN gave the PlayStation 4 an 8.5. And, if I lower my, what I expect of a system could be in this day and age, I would probably give it an 8.5 myself. But we're at a point in technology where it could be so much better than it is. It should be so much better than it is. We can do all kinds of shit, but we can't do it on these yet. So anyway, like, subscribe, favorite. That's my review for the PlayStation 4. I'll do another one when I get the Xbox One, which, yes, I'm going to get the Xbox One. I'll probably keep it in here one after the other, but I don't know how much I would use the Xbox One because, a lot of people are saying, you can watch TV on it. Well, do you really want to watch TV on your game system? I don't know. I just wouldn't want my game system running 24 hours a day. I'd want it turned off at some point so it doesn't overheat or burn out or just flat out die. So that's it. Like, subscribe, favorite, keep gaming, buy whatever you want to get. Whatever you think is the next gen game console to you, get it, because in the end, it's not a big deal. It's seriously not as big of a deal as some of these people are making it out to be. Xbox versus Sony. It's not a big deal. Just get whatever you like. Have fun. Play the games and wait for whatever comes next.